What's up guys, it's Michael Mattiazzi here. In the last decade, social media has introduced many new ways for us to communicate with each other. We no longer simply just send a YouTube link via email. Now we have group chat rooms and stuff like that on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook where we are directly messaging videos and other information. And while social media has very obvious benefits such as connecting us with family across the world and connecting us with our long distant friends we haven't seen since maybe college, using social media to promote your business as a marketing tool, it unfortunately has its downsides. For one, it is extremely distracting, it can be very addictive, and it brings a rise to social issues such as cyberbullying and decreasing face-to-face communication. So what I want to do today is show you 6 ways how you can use social media more positively and in moderation in order to filter out these negative aspects that I just mentioned. Number 1. Post and comment positively. For this, being kind for absolutely no reason is a good rule of thumb. This is to directly combat cyberbullying. If someone posts about their birthday, comment and wish them a happy birthday. If someone posts about their relative or family member passing away, comment and wish them your condolences. If you have somebody in your feed that's posting about a job promotion or a new job that they just accepted, comment and congratulate them, regardless of how well you know them. Just do it. It's nice. I once heard that a like on Instagram and a like on Facebook leaves off the same psychological effect that a hug can give to somebody. So an easy way to be kind is like the content of your peers and your friends that you follow on social media. It'll make their day and you'll feel good about it. I especially urge you to like and comment on a post if it moved you in any sort of way, if it inspired you. Let others know about this. It'll encourage kindness further. And of course, when you're posting yourself, you want to ensure that your captions have a positive message behind them as well. These captions can include words of gratitude for experiences you've had. Maybe these experiences were shared with friends and loved ones. Maybe you want to dedicate the post to a friend or a loved one. Or it could even be a good life lesson that you learned that you just wish to share with others. The bottom line I'm trying to say here is make others feel good. Ask yourself 3 questions before you post something. Is this positive? Will this hurt anyone? Is it necessary? It's unfortunate that there are so many people online saying so many negative and hurtful things about other people's work. I myself usually spend around 24 plus hours on each one of these videos between the filming, the editing, the script writing, and I unfortunately have seen comments that have tried to discourage me, which does really hurt because I firmly believe that I'm doing these videos for a purpose. I want to make these videos to help improve your lives. These videos are derived from my personal experiences, which I want to share with you. And what I find a little bothering is I know there are YouTubers out there that are working a lot harder than I am, and they're facing way further criticism than I am as well. Imagine for those of you not working in the spotlight, you're at your computer desk all day and there's people occasionally commenting negativity into your ear. Things that aren't even necessarily true, they're just purposely trying to put you down. You'd feel horrible. We all would. This is why I urge this. Avoid cyberbullying at all costs and use social media as a tool to uplift others. Number 2, use social media as a voice. Going back to posting a positive message. If you think you have an experience or something that may benefit others, please share it. You have no idea who it may help out there. For this, when you're using your voice, it's important to be vulnerable. Our vulnerability can help us realize that we're not alone, that our situations are more relatable than we think. Use your voice to spread the message of love. It can greatly impact somebody's day, and they can take that great impact and impact other people's days around them. You'd be really surprised how many people stand up for the exact same cause that you do, who've had similar experiences to you and know exactly how you feel and what it is you stand for. This building up what your cause is, giving you even further power. Number 3, follow inspirational and uplifting accounts. There's a reason why your social media feed is called your feed. It's because what is the content on your social media is the food for thought that you're feeding your brain as you're reading it. I actually made that up. That is not why it's called your feed. At least I don't think. While following accounts of celebrities and supermodels is very beneficial for obvious reasons, we certainly don't want to be following accounts that make us feel anxious or not good enough. Or even worse, accounts that just aren't teaching us anything. Going back to my point on food for thought, think of it as feeding your brain the right food. You following a supermodel with a random caption of a donut and a palm tree isn't going to benefit your brain anything beneficial. But other content out there can be nutritious vegetables for your brain, such as inspiring quotes that help you want to get out of bed in the morning. You want to follow accounts that inspire your mind, your ideas, your creativity, accounts that influence your cause, accounts that make you feel alive and amazing. There are tons of accounts out there with tons of inspirational content on all social media platforms, including Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You just need to search for them. I also recommend that you follow accounts of experts who work within your craft or field. So for example, I'm a strength and conditioning coach, so I follow experts within that field that teach me different exercises for different muscle groups that I then in turn use as I'm coaching and working out myself. Say if I see a video on how to help knee pain and I have a student come to me and complain about knee pain, I'll bring this video up as an example. This has helped really further my coaching development. Number 4, don't compare yourself to others. On social media, everything seems so elegant and graceful. We always see the swan in the beautiful pond just slowly drifting effortlessly. But what we don't see is below the water, the swan is pedaling, exhausting itself tirelessly. We see the gorgeous tip of the iceberg, but we don't see what's below the surface. What people post on social media is usually the good that's going on in their life. We don't always see what's going on off camera. We all have our own story, and we also have our own backstory, which no one really knows about. Google or Wikipedia somebody famous that you admire or would love to be, and I guarantee you will find something within their life situation that you would never want to inherit. It could be a mother passing away, maybe they lost a sibling at a very young age, and I almost guarantee you no matter how many cars, homes, and supermodels they have and you may envy, you're not going to want to take their life after that. No matter how much fortune they may have, you're going to want to stay right in the place you are. You're going to be grateful for what you have. Keep that in mind the next time you feel like you don't have it as good as somebody else on social media. We all have something that others want. We just aren't happy with what we have to realize it. So avoid traps of jealousy and envy. We are totally all capable of improving our situation at any given time. So just focus on your lane, dedicate yourself to your own success, your own story, and you'd be extremely surprised what you accomplish. Be extremely cautious of comparing yourself to your exes. Most of you watching this video right now have probably seen a post on your ex's social media account shortly after you guys broke up that made you feel angry and enraged and want to get revenge on them so badly somehow. There's maybe even a chance the post was targeted directly at you, which enrages you even further. I've been here too. It's not a fun time. And honestly, the best way to deal with this is don't respond at all. You have to be the better person. Take the knee and try to find a way to forgive them. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to anybody who will help counsel you through it, but do not reach out to them to go directly and attack them. If you contact them to attack them, I promise you it's going to lead to further pain. More hurtful things will be said by both parties, as you're both unfortunately not ready to start communicating with each other yet. I'm not saying you have to unfollow or unfriend your exes. I've personally never liked doing that myself. I've always liked to keep the peace. At the very least, it is important to ensure that you're not constantly going on your ex's social media feed to see what they're up to, because anything they post is going to have you overthinking about the most random nonsense. Oh my god, dude, she just posted a picture of her socks. I think she's engaged. Oh my god, man, I messed this up so bad. Moved on so quickly, I'm so useless. If you feel like you have to, you can unfollow them if you feel like it's for your own benefit. and to help your own mindset. Number 5, use social media as a gratitude scrapbook. Often when I go on my Instagram, I'll start scrolling through all of my posts, and it's always a great reminder for how many great memories I have with my friends and my family. I always stumble across pictures of bar nights I had with my old roommates from university, traveling pictures with my family in Italy, pictures of my dad and I at a Toronto Blue Jays playoff baseball game, and many more. And it always makes me feel so grateful for these amazing memories that I've created in my life. It's such an easy way to practice gratitude. All you need to do is post the special occasions that happen within your life, whether it's experiences of travel, a wedding, a birthday, and just reflect back on them once in a while. We have a lot to be grateful for, and this is a great way to see how awesome our lives truly are. Number 6, distance yourself from your social media accounts. Use social media in moderation. For those of you who saw my previous video on how to social distance yourself from your smartphone, know that it's a good idea to set up strict time limits on your apps. Please see the link below in the description on how to social distance yourself from your smartphone if you'd like to know more information about this. I have a 45-minute total limit on all of my favorite apps, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. After this 45-minute limit, that's it. They're shut off for the entire day. What's more important than social media communication is face-to-face communication. Social media should really only be used to fill in the gaps between these face-to-face interactions. You might also want to do things such as keeping your phone out of your pocket and turning off notifications, so that way you have less of a reason to pull your phone out when you're with others. The UCD School of Psychology and Jigsaw in Ireland did a national study on youth mental health, finding that those who spent 2 hours or less a day on social media not only reported lower levels of depression and anxiety, but interestingly enough, they also reported that they had lower support levels from their friends and their peers. I have to be honest, I found this really interesting, but as a teenager, I can understand why you feel that. I remember in high school, you'd feel judged if you didn't have things like Facebook and Instagram. This is why I'm highlighting the word moderation, because moderation is key. Social media is a great tool to have, but you don't want to be on it all the time. According to a Reach Out survey, parents are now spending between 1 and 5 hours a day on social media. They are risking distancing themselves from their kids. So it's important to have family time with the loved ones to avoid this from happening. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video today. Those are 6 ways that you can use social media more positively, as well as in moderation. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also please share it with that one friend you know who's on social media 24/7. Please comment below any tips that you feel are good ways that you can use social media. I would love to know, and I'm sure the rest of the community would as well. If you like this video, please click on the subscribe button for more inspirational, uplifting, and motivational content coming your way. That's all for today, guys. Go post some love on social media, get inspired, get motivated, and keep thriving. Take it easy.